Hello everyone and welcome to Passionate Perseverance Tarot. Thank you so much for joining in today. Today's reading is going to be another in the series, taking a look at the energy surrounding Liam Payne and the tragic passing. I do feel pulled to this energy today. When I split the deck getting into this reading, I had the Hanged Man come out, showcasing for me the fall, because I was in my mind's eye asking a question regarding the fall and whether or not there is actual footage. I'm going over questions that you, the viewer, have been kind of putting in the comment section, asking for me to take a look at. I'm going to try to do that today to the best of my ability. And then also, when I split the deck here, the devil energy is coming out as well. Now, I was asking about the CCTV footage, possibly. I know we haven't seen anything like this, but initially when everything happened, I think there was a journalist. Don't quote me on this. I'm just going off of social media, claiming that there was footage. Paula Varela, I think, is the journalist. I feel it in my throat space. So I do feel as though speaking the truth. Let me just see. Or what she believed to be true. Because I feel it. Yeah, it feels like since then being silenced in some way. Because look at that. So this is the Queen of Swords. Sharp and assertive, coming out to speak a truth, right? Like this is some sort of evidence or document or footage, right? Because this is just showing concrete idea, something that we could look at and see. And I feel as though speaking the truth, but then being silenced. Was this energy? Yeah, look at justice in reverse. So I'll have to visit that again. This just, wow. You shut your mouth, that type of energy. All right, I'm sending that person love and light and healing energy. And the tower would showcase the fall and being silent. So I do feel as though there was some sort of footage. And look at the devil is coming out again, showcasing controlling this in some way. All right, let's just ask, was there footage of I get the King of Pentacles, but how I'm seeing it is this one here is like holding, like protector. And then we have action, which is making me feel as though there was footage. But I want to get a different deck and see if I can. I'm being pulled to this deck and we'll see what comes out. And I do have the Hanged Man that was the initial energy, showcasing what I would see as a fall. And then I have Judgment underneath that. All right, I'm going to just set this aside for a moment. There was payment. I'm being pulled to payment now because I have the Six of Pentacles. There was payment. And now I have Justice up front. So I don't know if maybe she was paid for her silence. No, I don't think so. It feels more scared. Scared. If there's any element there of be quiet about that, shut your mouth about that, something along this lines is what I feel pulled to. I'll have to research this. If anyone knows more, I apologize. I had just, it just came into my field of vision from energy perspective and needed to address it like right in this moment. So I didn't really get a chance to take a look before, but I do feel as though now being pulled to a plan in place, payment that led to, yeah, the 3. Look at this, the 3. And I'm always led, if you haven't seen any of my other readings, I've consistently gotten 3 people or 3 specific energies that show up knowing more or having a higher working knowledge about what happened. That's not trying to displace or place blame at all, but it's just showing that they know. And now as I'm splitting the deck, I have the Magician energy coming out. I'm going to put this here. The Magician energy has always been the energy that I get showcased as the puppet master, pulling the strings, ordering a plan, or paying the money, that type of energy there, having a higher working knowledge as well. If I didn't say, there we have it, like paying the money, 4 of Pentacles energy. If I didn't say it already, this is for entertainment purposes only. This is my interpretation of the tarot. I have never met any of these people, and I am just reading the energy as I see it for entertainment purposes only. I'm being pulled to the clock. The clock. And I feel it on my chest and in my throat. So I really feel like, let me try to go back to the video. Was there actual video footage caught on this CCTV footage of the fall? Was there actual? Getting the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. All right, give me a moment to look at everything that I'm getting. I'm getting really hit in my, and I apologize, I'm feeling it really strong in my throat. Oh, at the bottom of my throat into like your lower neck area, of just like that type of energy. Let me just see. It does feel as though there was video footage that someone's trying to hide. Yeah. Feels as though trying to keep a secret or keep hidden is what I'm feeling pulled to. I feel it in my throat. Just give me 1 second to see what other deck I could go to. All right, let me just see. Let's try this one here. Further clarity, please, on the possibility of who... The Magician. Look at that. And I'm putting this with this feminine energy of trying to protect and keep safe what is theirs. I don't know why. And there's the Moon. Yeah, keeping secrets about, for this one specifically, like about the fall. I don't know why we would have, that would have to be hidden. Why anyone would have to hide that. Bullseye. There's something... There's something that I feel would be damning on that. Is there... All right, I have Justice coming out. I'm asking in my mind's eye, is there a reason to... I think it would provide justice if there was this footage. Because I have Justice coming out. Like, is there a reason this has to be hidden? Why? What does it show? What does it show? I'm seeing the 3. What does the footage of this fall show, please? There's the 3 again. The 3. So I don't know, but it might debunk or prove that he was not alone in the room. Let's ask that and see what we get, because I had the 3 coming out 2 times. The Chariot is here. The Chariot showcasing, and then look at the, by the ledge. So I do feel as though if there was footage, it would showcase that he was not alone in the room, and that is the issue as to why that has been hidden or scrubbed or not shown. That doesn't mean that something might not come out in the future, but it would be, I mean, there's time to change it now, right? Judgment is coming out, and yeah. So I do feel as though that is the reason for those secrets with the moon. Okay, thank you. All right, that's the first time I felt pulled to that. So let me know if that seems right, if that seems on track, or anything that you've seen as the viewer. I appreciate everyone for your comments, your support, and for being a guiding light and your strength during this time. It definitely ripples out and has an impact and matters. Okay, so I want to take a look at the energy surrounding Brett Watson. Oh, I have a card falling out. Yeah, it feels, Page of Pentacles, it feels like taking advantage of an opportunity. So I do feel his energy is here taking advantage of an opportunity. If you're not familiar, Brett is the individual that was getting married and staying at the hotel, as well as Liam. And he was recently on the TMZ special and was a good part of that. Was interviewed a good part. Here it is. He was there for a wedding coming out. 4 of Wands. So he's there for a wedding, but I do feel as though he's taking advantage of this situation. He doesn't care about the justice. Look how this is turning away, and show me the money. That type of feel I get. So I do feel it feels like he was there for a wedding, so I don't feel as though that was set up. I get that energy showcasing, but definitely taking advantage now from a monetary standpoint. Let me just see. Let's see if I can get, yeah, he's all about the money. He's all about how much he can get from this tragedy, and also wanting to be seen by the world. So he does have a level of wanting to be seen by the world, like fame, fortune type energy is definitely coming out. I know there's comments in the chat on my previous reading saying that he was a crisis actor, possibly. Let me just see what I get come out when I ask that specific question. Energy, please, surrounding Brett. Was he hired as an actor, as a crisis actor? Was he specifically to get the 4 of Pentacles? And I had the 4 of Pentacles come out twice, which he's all about the money. He's all about the money. I do feel as though, let me just see, was he there for a wedding and that was the main purpose? He had no previous knowledge. He was there for a wedding and had no previous knowledge of what was going to be going. I get the Tower in reverse and the Devil in reverse. I don't think he knew ahead of time. Showcase. Yeah, the Sun upright. I don't think he knew ahead of time, and I have the Empress coming out. So I do feel as though he was there for the purpose to get married, but then an opportunity for him tragedy turned into an opportunity for him. Yes, with the Four of Cups. And then I feel as though he is now trying to make bank off of a tragedy. And I have Judgment coming out. So I feel pulled to that. That is what I'm getting. And I have the Chariot coming out again for confirmation. So I do feel pulled to that. Let me just ask, because I know every time I see the High Priestess, I don't always pull it, but I appreciate this because when I'm reading, for me as a reader, after I ask a question and then I feel confident about it, I usually do see this High Priestess card. And then that for me as a reader lets me know, okay, you can move on to the next. So I just want to say thank you. Okay. Now there's my High Priestess again. Okay. Let me see. I wanted to ask if, or people did ask in the chat, so this is a question. I don't think he saw it. I don't think he actually saw him fall. Ooh, I feel it in my throat again. So I have Justice, but I'm being pulled to this blindfold, and then I have the Victory card in reverse, which is showcasing that I don't think he did. Yeah, look, I'm getting this blindfold again. So I know he's saying that he saw the actual fall. I don't think that he did. I'm being pulled that he... Let me just see. I think the wedding planner did, because the Four of Wands, I was just asking in my mind's eye, did the wedding planner, I think it was the wedding planner, please correct me if I'm wrong in the chat below, that had seen something, seen someone fall, or seen something to go look at and let him know. I don't feel like, yeah, and then I get the Moon coming out. So I'll double check this energy again, but I'm not feeling pulled to him actually seeing anything fall. But let me just see. Energy, please for Brett. Did he actually see a fall happen? Did he actually see a fall? No, I don't think that he did. This card here is showing me no. And I have fantasy. I'm being pulled to fantasy. So I feel like he might even think that he did, but I don't know. I don't think so. I think the wedding planner, if that is accurate, because I do feel as though yes, the Chariot in reverse. I think the wedding planner did. Let's get another confirmation of that. One moment. This one right here. Yeah, I think it was the wedding planner that saw the fall. So I do feel as though he would have been seen soon after, because they would have checked what happened and then saw soon after. Did he then see? Yeah. And then I have the Hanged Woman, and then the Three of Swords. So I do feel as though the story with him, or his accounts of saying that he was with, I believe it's the wedding planner, and then I think she saw something. They might have walked over to investigate it then, it seems like, and then saw what happened. Does this... Further clarity, please. Further clarity. I do feel as though I get the Star. And I get the Fallen Star. So that's what I'm feeling pulled to. And the Empress here. So it was her. It was her energy that did see something and then go to look and then saw the Fallen Star. So I do feel pulled to that. And I do feel as though, I've never felt pulled to this before, but I'm feeling pulled to it right now that he was face up. And as I'm saying that, I'm getting this energy. I do feel as though that is something that was mentioned. Again, don't quote me on that, but I'm being pulled to it right now. So I'm getting confirmation of that he was face up. So they would have recognized him. Okay. So I do feel as though that is accurate. Okay. Let me just see. Yeah, I have the Ace of Swords coming forward, showcasing, for me, as a viewer, a truth. I'm sorry, as a reader, the truth. Okay. All right, let me take another look and see. Okay, I wanted to know from Liam's energy what message came over the computer. So he was laying in the lobby of the hotel on his computer. Right away, I have a message coming out. Something that was tormented fear, something that definitely upset him. So I have this coming out right away. Spirit of communication. It could be from the heart space. It doesn't have to be. I'll try to take a deeper look and see. But this is something that was upsetting. This is something that was upsetting. I do have the black rose on the bottom of the deck. So let me just see. Was this a message involving a partner, like a love relationship? Let me ask that. Was this a message involving a love relationship? I have Spirit of the Ring coming out. Contract, promise, commitment. Now, I'll ask specifically again because, whoo, I got Spirit of Gold coming out, flying out. So, let me just see. Is this anything to do with business? Is this anything to do with business? Is it something to do with business that came over? Something to do with business, further confirmation. I have the Fate card in reverse. I don't know why this card is here. I'm going to have to look and see. It feels more commitment, like some sort of message from the heart space versus business. But let me check another deck, okay? Give me one moment just to make sure. All right. Further clarity, further clarity. The message that came over King of Swords is coming out. The message that came over the computer, that the moon, was this something to do with work, or was this something to do with a love relationship? Let's take a look at love relationship first. Love relationship, something to do with a love relationship. Six of Coins. This card here. And then let me see, and I get the Lovers in reverse. So maybe it is work. Let me find out why. Because it could be a work contract. It could be a work contract. Spirit of the, something. Yeah, it feels like it was a work contract and something was maybe like a no-go. Like something he thought was going to go through didn't. I get that type of energy. And that's why I feel like this is here. Excited about something, like branching out maybe on his own, because I get the independent. Let me just ask why. Yeah, it feels like maybe branching out to do something. Why is this Spirit of the Cat here? What is this one? Justice in reverse. he was trying to bring forward, let me see why this contract is here. Something, this is where I get telling some sort of secret. So it feels as though he might have had a plan in the works to, and I have the Tower coming out, to bring forth some sort of working knowledge about like the Emperor Magician energy. So there was some sort of, was this a business plan? Was this a business plan? It feels like there is a business plan. And I get the Hermit energy. So a business plan, and I think he thought this was going through or was going to happen. Yep, feeling as though it was going to happen. Excited about it. Excited about the possibilities. And then excited about the possibilities, working hard. 8 of Coins. It feels more than just business, though. It feels also maybe like sharing his story somehow. Yeah, sharing his side of the story. And I get the Queen of Coins in reverse, and how I see this card is his ex Maya's energy. So I wonder if it was about coming forward to share his side of the story in regards to everything that happened during their breakup, I guess I would say. Breakup. And I do get this Devil energy coming out. Feels like that. And then maybe, I don't know what would have come over the computer then. Let's just see. So what message did you get that this wasn't... What message upset you? This right here, 9 of Swords. So something did upset him. And it feels business related, but also it's emotionally connected as well. Yes, confirmation of that. So it feels business related, but it's also emotionally connected as well. And it's kind of where looking forward to doing something that he thought was going to make a difference or impact, or would allow him to have a new beginning. Something that would allow him to have like a new beginning or a fresh start or a second chance. And feeling, oh, I'm seeing, and then Justice coming out. So feels like telling his side of the story, to be honest, is what I get pulled to. Telling his side of a story, or telling his version, or having some sort of plan to do such. Okay. All right, let me know what you think on that. But I do feel as though he definitely was upset. Confirmation of that with the 3 of Swords. I do feel as though he was upset after looking at a laptop. And it feels as though his laptop. Let me just see if I get further clarity. Yeah, I get the 3 of Swords coming out again. And just like it triggering. Something triggered him. So I get confirmation of that. And feeling conflicted, 5 of Wands, because I just asked in my mind's eye how he felt after viewing this. Feeling conflicted, feeling let down, feeling like just empty. It feels empty. And I do have like a painful, I feel like this was impactful leading to the events that then happened. And I do feel as though that time frame, if I'm right, with going with the time frame that was shown on the TMZ video when the computer happened with the laptop, I think was around 4:26 p.m. So this would have been very close to the time frame for when the fall around 5 p.m. So I do feel as though, let's get one other. All right, confirmation for your energy, confirmation for Liam's energy, confirmation for Liam's energy, that he was on the couch in the hotel looking at his laptop around the 4:26 p.m. Something came over that really impacted the fall. It's like I get heartbroken. 3 of Swords is coming out. Or something is really impacting this. Let me just take a look. Let's check again. Let's ask the same question and check again and see what comes out. Confirmation, confirmation. Energy that you were on your laptop around the time frame of 4:26 p.m. on the couch, at which time you were all right, I get the 3 of Cups, the Star, the 7 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. And I have the Emperor coming out again. Let me just see the Tower. Two of Swords. The Traitor card. He trusted someone that he shouldn't have. And it feels as though, and then I get the 3 again, the 3. So there's definitely an element here of trusting someone that he shouldn't have and feeling as though, I feel like it was like he was going to be able to tell his side of the story. But I feel like this message that came over the computer, whatever he saw on the computer that frustrated him, this was led to this judgment. And I have the Chariot card coming out. Queen of Spears. When I'm asking, like, what was this message? I want to dig a little bit deeper because it feels like it is some sort of contract, but also from the heart space, like an emotional involvement as well. It feels definitely work related, but also emotionally connected to it as well. And let's just see. Page of Swords is coming out. Was there... I'm being pulled to like the legal papers here with the 2 of Cups, like the legal papers. I know there was like a cease and desist and things involving the ex, his ex, Maya, as well as the family. It feels as though all right, let's just ask this. Was the message that came over the laptop something to do with your ex? I get the Hermit coming out. And look, it's like with the book. I know this was already out, but maybe he was going to have his own or something where he was going to be telling his own side or sharing his own, because I do feel this energy, and I got it in another reading too. We're not being able to speak his truth or tell his version. Yeah, the Sun here is coming out of wanting to share his version of the truth. Let me know if that resonates with anyone, if that is making sense. Let me just see in the comments below, please. 7 of Cups. Yeah, feeling like he had these options and was excited and looking forward to and then it just got stolen, it feels like. Just taken from him, ripped from him. And confirmation of that with the Chariot in reverse. So it's like being completely excited and thinking things are going to work out. And then all of a sudden, finding some information out right away with this Moon card coming out. Finding out a secret or finding out some sort of knowledge or finding out someone you thought was on your side was not on your side. And then it completely then led to the fall and everything that happened pretty quickly after seeing this information. So this information is, and I have the Devil in reverse. It feels like a contract, something that he thought was going to go through, and then didn't go through. It was like stopped before it could get off the ground, or stopped before it could move forward. And I get confirmation of that. Okay. Interesting. I don't know. I'm going to have to come back to this specifically. I'm being pulled to another deck, so let's just see what comes out from this one in regards to any further information about... Any further information that needs to be revealed, please. Further clarity, further information, further clarity, further information for the message that was received today on the Empress, don't trust, and Strength in reverse. So I do feel as though there was something involving his ex in some way. Doesn't mean it was a message from that person at all. And again, for entertainment purposes only. But I get the Emperor. 3 times the Emperor did come out with this message. So, who's the Emperor? Someone that he trusted and shouldn't have trusted. Someone that he trusted and shouldn't have trusted. Or was at least trusting in that moment and shouldn't have. Let's see if we can take a look and see who this Emperor energy is, because it's come out 3 times now and I got chills for it. Ooh, I got chills for it. Who's the Emperor energy, please? Showcase who is this Emperor energy. I get the Star. Who's Who's this Emperor energy? I got the Devil in reverse again. So it feels as though pretending to be helping or pretending to stringing along in some way, and then it was kind of like bam, all at once, and then we have the Tower. So I do feel as though, I know that there was questions on if he was still alive in that photo, if the possibility of him being unalived at that time was there. I think that, well, you know, let's ask that, because it is very... The Hermit. Let's actually ask that. I think I've asked that before, and I felt like everything was staged. And to be honest, it really feels like everything was staged. I get Judgment, and I get the Four of Swords. All right, and the Fallen Star, and the Tower. I've had the Star come out. Honestly, it feels very staged. And I get the Wheel. So, I do feel like there could have been information that did come in, and he could have gotten a message. And I have the Magician. He could have received a message that... was upsetting and frustrating. Like, there can be multiple truths here, but there's more to uncover, because I get the Moon, and it feels as though that was staged or set up in some way. Let's just ask that. Was that situation staged or set up in some way? I think so, because I get another card that shows like that was something to be put out to tell the world. Something, yeah, there's secrets. This card is the Unknown in the deck. And then I have the World, which I also see as like a second Moon card. Secrets, secrets, 3 secrets cards. 3 cards showcasing secrets coming out. So, I don't know. That feels very set up, manipulated. I don't know how. I guess they'd be hiring everyone. There's that High Priestess that I look for when I'm on the right track. And I was waiting for this card to come out. The whole time when I'm looking at this situation, I was waiting to see the High Priestess to let me move on, right? And I just spoke about that. And I didn't get it, but now I have it. So I feel pulled to, there's some element here of that. I don't even know if that was really him. It feels more like set up, don't trust it, staged in some way. Okay. Yeah. I'll have to do another look at that. I apologize. There's definitely information that he received that was upsetting. About trusting people that he shouldn't have trusted. And now I'm getting it coming out. Look at that. Like, he did get some sort of message. So I do feel as though there can be 2 truths here. Like, I do feel as though he got some sort of message about a contract that was not going as planned or not working out. But it feels as though there's also manipulating and controlling a narrative for financial purposes, financial gain, or for a reason to, like, push out to the world. Okay. All right, let's just check here from this deck and see what we get. Further clarity, please. Further clarity. Show me one card of how the energy surrounding Liam It's this one. The lies hidden. There's more to be said, and I was asking specifically about that, like, photo from the couch, and it doesn't seem right. Something not right there. Some sort of cover up. Some sort of cover up. Let me just confirm. Yeah, trying to bury the secrets or bury the lies. Some sort of cover-up happening. Some sort of cover-up happening. There's the male energy. Then I get the drugs and the poison. Surveillance and greed. So there's some sort of when I see this drugs poison card, I'm seeing it as his energy. It's consistently showcased for me as a reader when I've looked at other readings that there was something taken beyond what he thought he was given or having consumed. Something that caused him to not see clearly, to kind of go through a bodily shutdown, okay? You can look at my other readings to get further clarity on that. I'm sorry if that was loud, but I do feel as though there's definitely more being covered up, and I think, look at that, covered up. I'm not looking at the wording on there. It's, as I'm saying, covered up, we're seeing, look, there's more covered up. Okay. So I do feel as though that's part of some sort of staging or cover up. There's more to, just not, it doesn't feel right. It's just not, it's not correct. It doesn't mean that he didn't get some sort of message, or that maybe it wasn't at a different time of day, or I don't know. There's just something not on the up and ups there. Okay, let me see. All right, this is going longer than I thought, and I apologize. It does take a while sometimes to connect the energy just to see the messages, right? And to make sure that I'm getting the accurate messages coming out. I want to take a look at Liam and Diddy's energy, because I had that question as well, but I'm going to do that in my next reading. So keep an eye out for that. I'm going to close for today. And I want to get one message for you, the viewer, a message to keep us all... Oh, my stomach's making noises. I'm going to have to eat something. Apologies. I'm going to the angel deck. I'm being pulled to this angel deck. Okay. Wow. I know people have mentioned that they believe he was like possibly thrown. I've continuously gotten the message of getting like close to the edge and having like a push. So that, just so that you know, from my standpoint, I'm not saying that is factual or 100% what happened, but it just, for me as a reader, feels like that, and I've consistently gotten that. I have the Three of Ariel coming out. I don't know that I've ever gotten this card before. This is an interesting card. Okay. Do what you love, a time for great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. And I'm just feeling pulled to, there's so much going on in this card. It feels like the inner workings of a clock, of trying to be free of control, but then it feels like seeking justice. There's so much going on in this card, and it's also the three again. So it feels like working or trusting and with people that he shouldn't have trusted. And then a bigger message here for everyone, for the collective, to keep pursuing your passions, keep pursuing your faith, keep pursuing what you believe to be true, and know that if you are walking in your truth, walking in the light, you will succeed. Really, really beautiful energy. But there's just so much more to uncover, is what I'm being led to as well. So I'm hearing like, keep fighting the good fight, keep moving forward, keep believing and carrying the light with you. And that is what I'm being pulled to for working with others in a cooperative manner. As a collective, moving forward, continue to shine the light, shine bright. Sending you love and light, everyone. Take care.